Hello and welcome to the Dune Minute Podcast, your place to dive deep, minute by minute, into the cinematic adaptation of Frank Herbert's world of Dune. I'm one of your hosts, John.
And I'm Zach.
And we are back, once again, inside the middle of a Coriolis storm. Shit's getting a little crazy.
Yeah, we're starting to see exactly how old this ornithopter is.
Yeah.
And exactly how intense.
How beat the fuck up it's about to become.
And how intense this storm is. So
yeah.
We, of course, are talking about minute 118 through 119.
Correct.
And what do you say we dive into it, man?
Let's do it. So you were talking about how anxious you were getting with all of the noise and everything and the sound design. How about some glass cracking under pressure? How did that make you feel?
do not like.
Yeah. The wings are definitely, also getting their ass beat as they're starting to kind of flutter out of control inside of this storm and everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to think about, like, Paul's trying to keep this thing like straight and level, and he's fighting against those controls.
How much stress do you think he's under trying to like control that yoke?
I'm sure it's a lot. I mean, that is not easy.
Yeah.
And the more that he pushes on the controls, and the more that the storm resists it, the more just like stress on those instruments the wings and whatnot. So
and the heart mollusks.
And the heart mollusks, yeah. So it's just like everyone's stressed out right now.
Jessica included.
Yeah.
But what does she do? She begins the litany against fear.
That's true.
We only hear, "I must not fear, fear is the mind killer," and then her voice kind of fades off into the background as we start hearing the voices of others.
Yeah.
Begin talking to Paul in this moment. And we are entering prescience.
Yeah. He's in another waking dream, as they like to call it.
Yeah. They say to Paul, "See the friend." And we see Jamis again.
He is a friend of Jamis.
Then we hear "see the friend," and then we see the same shifting sands of Shai Hulud that we saw minutes ago when Dr. Kynes was being consumed.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you caught on to this, but also in the moments of "see the friend," we hear Paul.
Yeah.
Fading slowly more and more each time his name is said, and it's said by Chani.
Okay. He's flipping out. He's going into another vision.
Yep.
Poor timing, in my opinion.
Not the best time.
Yeah. Not that he has much control over it,
or maybe the best time.
Well, we'll get to the outcome of it here in a bit, but Dream Jamis, or DJ in my notes.
DJ?
Yeah. Starts talking.
DJ Chris Knife?
Yeah, there you go. He starts talking to Paul, and he's saying some cool. I mean, he's got some good words.
He's got some existential shit to talk about.
Yeah. I'm sure you have the exact words written down.
I do.
Okay, go for it.
The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. A process that cannot be understood by stopping it. We must move with the flow of the process. We must join it. We must flow with it.
All right. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? No interpretation needed.
No, not really.
That is the full Jamis speech.
This is the first time we hear Jamis speak, I think.
It is, yep.
As well. He was also in Star Trek. Look at that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like we've talked about Jamis a number of times throughout the course of the show. This is the first time we really get to spend any meaningful time with him.
Yeah. Meaningful time as in he's talking at us.
Yeah, exactly. Babs Olusanmokun, fantastic actor.
Yep.
He plays Dr. Mbenga in Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
And for those listeners that don't know, because I know a lot, if you think Zach loves Dune, Zach only moderately enjoys Dune compared to Star Trek.
And especially the new Trek that we got coming out recently. It's been really, really good. And Strange New Worlds is probably one of the better series, Star Trek series that has been put out. It's very good. And the character of Dr. Mbenga, and played by Babs here, is just really, really good character.
This episode is now a Star Trek podcast. Welcome to the Star Trek Minute, where Zach talks about Star Trek for way longer than we need to.
Anyways, really good actor. It makes me sad that we don't get a ton of time with him throughout the course of the movie. But
man, and we will get to Jameis later.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He does such a good job.
It is very much a quality over quantity thing. So as Jameis is giving his existential speech to Paul, we're getting, shots of the real world back and forth.
Yep.
Kind of interspersed throughout this.
The chaos inside that ornithopter cabin.
Yeah. And it's really just like Paul is still fighting this ornithopter. And as we hear the last words, when DJ says, we must move with the flow of the process.
We must join it. We must flow with it.
Yep. Right after that, we hear other voices just say, let go.
Well, he stands up and prepares his maker hooks.
Yeah.
I had to make sure that they were actually maker hooks and they weren't, it wasn't like anything else. So went through. He prepares his maker hooks to presumably ride Shai Hulud. And in this moment, Paul is riding his own Shai Hulud of this fucking ornithopter through a Coriolis storm.
Yeah.
And then the voices of the others tell him to let go.
I just thought that was like, just in case you didn't interpret Jameis's message the way that it was intended, let go.
Yeah.
That's what this means. He's trying to get you to stop fighting it.
This is basically a trust your instincts moment.
Yeah. He turned off his targeting computer.
Use the Force.
Didn't say you couldn't use the computer too. You could have used both.
They can coexist. Yeah. Dumbass.
Man, I just imagine like in that moment when they say, this kid who's never flown a fighter pilot or a fighter jet before. He's only like he's some hillbilly that we just picked up on this random planet, and we gave him our last fighter.
Yep.
And he turned off his computer.
What the fuck?
Like the people in the control room had to have been going like, what the hell's this guy doing?
But both you and I know there's some redneck not too far out from where we are outside of Atlanta that can do shit better than some people with computers can.
Oh yeah. So, no doubt about that.
Never doubt a redneck engineer.
That's true. So we'll back to this minute here. We just get a couple more let goes.
Yep.
From the other voices, and that's right where it ends.
Yep.
So we will talk tomorrow
about what happens when Paul lets go.
Yeah, to see if he lets go or not. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, cool. Anything else on your end?
Nothing from me. Do you have any book notes that you need to share with us?
Nothing pertinent to right now.
Alrighty, well, we're just going to move on and go on to tomorrow's episode. But in the meantime, you can reach out to us on Instagram at the Dune Minute. We are on Twitter at Dune Minute, and you can email duneminute@gmail.com if you'd like to get in touch.
All right, cool. We'll see y'all back tomorrow.
See you later.